Well, welcome everybody. This is William Rubio with CallTower, and here today we're here to talk about our HCS Coffee Talk with Cisco and all the Cisco partners. So thank you very much for joining. We're going to make this really action-packed here for a few minutes for you. We have a nice quick agenda for you with some folks that I'm going to do a quick introduction on. Myself is William Rubio. I'm the Chief Revenue Officer for CallTower. We also have Doug Larsen, who's our Senior Director of Software and Product. And then we have a couple of our channel directors, Suzanne Walker, who takes care of the Southeast and some international territories, and Adam Pottorff, that is our Director of Channel Sales in the Mountain West and International. So with that, we're going to dive into CallTower and our HCS solution and a little bit about CallTower too. So we've been established roughly since about 2002. So we've been providing solutions to our customers, especially Cisco solutions, I should say, for about 19 years. We're a proven organization that currently services over 3,500 customers globally, and we manage over 300,000 licenses daily. So a lot of different customers that we provide a lot of solutions for. We do also provide a white glove implementation. One of the reasons why a lot of Cisco customers like our solution, we give them a dedicated project management team, and we do also provide 24/7 US-based support. We currently cover about 70 different countries that we could provide either local DIDs, and in some countries we could even provide emergency services, just depending if those services are available in those countries. And we are considered to be a best in breed Cisco provider, primarily because we do provide Cisco HCS and our cloud contact center platforms with a proprietary single pane of glass administrative portal that we call CallTower Connect. And I'm not going to take away Doug's thunder on that, but that's really one of the main reasons why a lot of customers like our flexibility. So let's talk a little bit about our Cisco solution. The nice thing about us is that we do have multiple different products within the Cisco partner set. We are a premier certified partner with Cisco. Again, mentioned that we've been around with Cisco for about 19 years. We do provide Cisco HCS. That's really what CallTower is known for. We actually started back in the day with Cisco Call Manager, have migrated over to HCS and provide that to our customers. We can also provide Cisco WebEx calling as well as Cisco WebEx Contact Center. So we are part of the WebEx family. And then we do also realize that there are some other products that some customers need that could really bolt on to the Cisco core offering, whether it's recording, whether it's the Cisco handsets and headsets that we're looking at, whether it's WebEx meetings, and then different things like managed voice continuity, which are failover options that we could provide circuits to our customers, and also work with our CT Cloud Boost and also our Meraki solution as well that we provide to customers. So we are fully integrated and fully on board with Cisco to provide really an end-to-end experience to our customers on the Cisco side so that they can take advantage of all the wonderful product suites and productive offerings that Cisco brings to the table. So with that, I am going to hand it over to Doug, and Doug's going to talk a little bit more about some details on our end. Doug?
Thanks, William. So here at CallTower, we believe we are uniquely positioned to handle the migration of the BE6K and BE7 customers to the cloud. We can provide the same environment that these customers have grown accustomed to and give them their own dedicated instance or place them in a multi-tenant environment, thus saving them money on their calling plans. We're able to replicate all the functionality customers have enjoyed in their on-premise deployments. And one of the things that is unique about CallTower is we don't have any minimum requirements on customer size if those customers choose to use our multi-tenant environment. But if they have those needs that, or for our larger customers, we can also do those dedicated instances of HCS. Along those lines of being able to handle the technology, we also have a great project management team in place that are very well accustomed to migrating on-premise customers to the cloud. That's what we've been doing for the last 19 years. We also have a very experienced telecom department that can help with any hurdles with porting numbers. And lastly, we have one of the best network teams out there. They are experts in connectivity and can provide many different types of options to get customers connected to our private cloud. As William mentioned, one of the main things that we like to tout is CallTower Connect. CallTower Connect is what we use to provision our customers, or in other words, it's an HCS provisioning system. Company admins can manage their users, phones, DIDs, and much more using this one-of-a-kind tool. Built exclusively by CallTower, CallTower Connect incorporates not only provisioning capabilities, but offers reporting and analytics. It makes E911 simple, and with that, our E911 solutions are up to snuff with the latest laws. CallTower Connect can also provide a user portal for users to manage their phones, their lines, forwarding, speed dials, and many other features. One of the things that we like to talk about that CallTower Connect can do is it also allows our admins to quickly view their licenses across their organization. Admins can add users and devices via CallTower Connect without having to worry about purchasing those licenses, as this is done by CallTower Connect for them. Admins can focus in on their users instead of worrying about license counts and true-up procedures. We believe that CallTower Connect gives us the ability to simply manage other features that come along with HCS and Call Manager. Features like auto attendance, hunt groups, and dial plans. Additionally, we've also added in the ability to do paging and call blocking as just a couple of other features that can be enabled with just a couple clicks. As we are on Call Manager 12.5, we're able to support all of those devices that Cisco recommends and allows. But also we have many third-party SIP devices that we support. We can handle door buzzers, PLAR phones, and paging devices through several clicks as well. Again, customers can do all of this themselves in CallTower Connect. CallTower Connect gives us flexibility. Customers in CallTower Connect exist in CallTower's private cloud. They are either provisioning CallTower's multi-tenant clusters or using HCS's shared architecture, or they can choose to be on their own dedicated cluster. We offer the best solution to our customers while maintaining a competitive offering. One thing to note, we don't have minimums for HCS. Customers of all sizes are welcome. We are able to customize with CallTower Connect. We offer many customizations to both our multi-tenant and cluster dedicated customers. Customers can choose between WebEx Contact Center, or UCX. They can also get their CDR reports in a variety of ways. We also offer multiple options for connecting to our PSTN network. With all that being said, I'd love to toss this to our channel directors, Suzanne Walker and Adam Pottorff, to talk about some of our recent Cisco wins.
Thanks, Doug. Appreciate it. And thanks for the overview of HCS. So today, guys, Suzanne and I are going to talk about a couple of opportunities, wins that we've had in the recently here. And Suzanne, I want to start off with a couple of the wins that you had. There was one you had there, I believe, in the financial services side of the house, and I'd really like to understand what were some of the driving factors of that organization choosing CallTower, and if you can give us a little background on some of the detail, what was in place before, what drove the move to CallTower, and then we can certainly expand on that conversation.
Absolutely. So, I think with our Cisco HCS offering, it makes it, I don't want to say easy, but walking into opportunities where a customer like this financial services organization already had an on-premise Cisco environment. Investments were made in physical handsets and gear within their own internal network. But at the end of the day, this customer, really their struggle was just the day-to-day maintenance of keeping up with the phone system, the moves, add changes. Things like disaster recovery. They hadn't, they were kind of the old school with the servers underneath their desk. They hadn't even really thought about putting things in data centers and kind of doing some redundancy and resiliency. And then finally, really just dollars and cents. They wanted to move to the cloud. They really enjoyed the Cisco experience. Their end users really liked their Cisco handset. So they were trying to figure out how to solve for that, and were struggling with it. When we came in and kind of told them about our approach and the ability for us to kind of move them into our Cisco HCS private cloud very easily and effortlessly, allow them to kind of reuse those physical handsets that they had already made the investment in, and then show them the platform of CallTower Connect, which Deb was going through, which was extremely robust from a moves add change perspective. And it really gave that customer the not only the kind of redundancy and security by moving to our cloud with our redundant network in place, but also cost savings as well. They were able to reuse and repurpose those handsets and then eliminate things like SmartNet and maintenance. I mean, all of that is taken care of by CallTower. So that's kind of really where I saw success. For you, though, I know that you recently closed an opportunity not only for Cisco HCS, but I believe there was some contact center component. How did you get them across the finish line for that?
Yeah. Thanks, Suzanne. We recently had a pretty good win where a customer had on-premise call manager and had been utilizing the UCCX. They had determined that it was time to move to the cloud, but the biggest challenge they were trying to overcome was that if they moved to the cloud or any cloud-based solution, then that was going to be a challenge from a UCCX standpoint. So ultimately, what we ended up doing on the CallTower side is we built them a dedicated or private cluster, which allowed us to absorb that UCCX contact center into our environment and then deliver those services to that customer. I was seeing a lot of the same things that you were seeing, that, being able to handle UCCX, being able to use those, Cisco handsets that they made a significant investment in. Support was a big consideration for them, and really having that resource to kind of make those changes. And you alluded to going into CallTower Connect simplified that for this organization. But I think one of the interesting, points of this opportunity that I was surprised by is really how much we were able to expand once we got into that organization, that company. What started out as a HCS and UCCX opportunity, then expanded into WebEx meetings across the organization. It expanded to WebEx events for large scale announcements or events, 1,000+ users, et cetera. So we really saw not only the migration of the users into our cloud, but once we got into the cloud, that's when we really saw it expand as well. So from a usability standpoint, Suzanne, explain a little bit about what the user experience is post-implementation. Is there a lot of disruption to those users? What does that look like for an organization thinking about moving from on-prem into the cloud?
Yeah, I forgot to mention that earlier when I was talking about this opportunity. The user experience after you move from your on-prem to the CallTower solution, very minimal. Keep in mind, we're reusing those existing handsets. So from an end user perspective, the cutover occurs. I come in the next day. I still have that Cisco phone on my desk. I still have the same phone number. I still have the same speed dials and functionality that I'm used to and accustomed to. So it's a very non-disruptive kind of event. It's almost a non-event for the end user, where it really does free up kind of the IT folks or the telecom department in these organizations, where now they don't have to worry about kind of all this day-to-day management and maintenance and coming in on weekends and taking care of that. CallTower's doing that for them, and it frees them up to go work on other projects internally. So very kind of a very easy installation for the end users.
Great. Very good. Awesome. So we've talked a little bit about the implementation, what that looks like from an end user. We talked about what's driving the sale within, or what's helping people over the finish line. Last but not least, talk a little bit about kind of the support that CallTower is able to provide within this HCS environment.
Sure. I mean, I think that the cool thing about CallTower is we're US based. We're headquartered out of Salt Lake City, and we don't outsource any of our support. We are 24/7, 365 days a year. And when you reach out to CallTower, whether it's via a phone call, email, or even via web chat on our website, you're going to have a W-2 CallTower employee working with you and working towards driving home and resolving the issues. The other thing, our support is included as a part of being part of CallTower. So there's not an additional cost to call into support. There's not a maintenance agreement that you have to sign up for. It's just a part of being a customer with CallTower. I think a lot of our end users really appreciate that. And not only, being able to talk to support, but getting, I have to harp on this again, getting into Connect and using that interface. It is a nice web GUI interface. You don't have to be a CCE to be able to get in there and do configurations. It's fairly straightforward. And so I think our customers appreciate that aspect as well.
Great. Well, listen, a lot of great information, a couple of opportunities to look at, talking about reasons why we're winning. With that, I'm going to go ahead and turn that back over to Mr. Rubio. William, please go ahead.
All right. Well, Adam and Suzanne and Doug, thank you guys very much for all that great information. And, I think it really comes down when you're looking at the key, some of the things that at least I took away from it, from some real life experiences that you guys provided, was the fact that it was seamless porting, the 24/7 support, the fact that we have some flexible add-ons that we could provide, the device management within the Cisco ecosystem. I think all that really just adds. And really what we look at is what we call the CallTower advantage with us, right? We're more of that one-stop shop. The security, the scalability, and the stability is there, right? Everybody knows that Cisco just has a great platform overall, and we continue to support that. The project management side of it, that it is that white glove implementation, and all these features that are really wrapped around the whole Cisco product offering. That's really where the advantage comes with us, is that we don't outsource that to a third party and tell one of our customers or one of our partners, go out there and get it from somebody else. We're here to do that heavy lifting for them. And I think that that's really where there's a substantial difference, and why we call it the CallTower advantage. And nothing like hearing from real life cases of our customers out there that are just really enjoying our Cisco solution overall. So let's talk a little bit about some promotions that we're actually running. I think it's always important to talk to our partners and let them know what it is that we're doing. We're currently right now providing what we call a 5X spiff. The 5X spiff is basically what we're doing is we're paying a bonus that whatever the MRR is, we're basically paying a 5X on that. So if you sign up a customer, regardless if it's small and a medium-sized customer or enterprise, we are going to pay a 5X on that. So if it's a $2,000 a month account, we're going to pay $10,000 upfront on the account, plus residuals on the Cisco hosted voice and some of the WebEx meeting SKUs as well. So just a great opportunity for our partners to really look at making some good residual income, some good upfront spiffs on that, and at the same time making sure that we're providing some real competitive advantage pricing to our customers. So with that, we'd like to say thank you everybody for joining us here today. We appreciate and love these coffee talks. If you want to reach out to us, you can reach out to us over at contact us at calltower.com. Myself, Doug, Suzanne, and Adam, and the rest of the CallTower team are available to help out, and we look forward to the next one. So thank you again for joining. And again, to Doug, Adam, and Suzanne, thank you guys for putting this together. Take care, everybody.